Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Well, good morning, Western Oregon. It is cold out there to start things off for today. Take a look at that, 39 there in Corvallis. They had some fog this morning too. It actually looks like it's still sticking around. Could see fog in a couple places, but it won't be sticking around for the morning here because there is a bit of high pressure moving in, which is going to cause some offshore winds later into the morning and then more clouds coming after that. So I wouldn't count on this morning being too bad of a visibility situation. It certainly is cold out there though. Not quite cold enough for frost, but that's going to be changing pretty soon here. There's a look at the visibility. It's like I was just saying, it's not so bad. Still 3/4 of a mile though in Corvallis. We were seeing less than that just about 15 minutes ago though. So it's clearing out as we speak. Now today there's a bit of an interesting situation going on. I want to show you the upper level pattern here one more time, but I'm going to be labeling those 1 and 2. Those are two different little lobes of low pressure. Now that number 1 low pressure, that's what caused all the interesting conditions we saw over the last couple days, and that pulled this initial really cold group of air over us on Monday. But that's actually moving out for today. You'll see that slide out towards the east, and as that moves out towards the east today, it actually opens up just this little bump right here, which is allowing for this clearing that we see this morning. But then as we get into the late morning, number 2 drops on down, and that brings increased cloud coverage as we get into the late morning. So expect for things to get relatively gray again, except for out by the coast where there's going to be some offshore winds pushing things away. So it should remain relatively clear out there. And that clearing does continue through into tomorrow. So don't expect to see too many more cloudy days ahead here. Stormcast will tell you the same story. Watching clearing here at 6 a.m. It's 6:20 now, and it looks pretty similar to that on the satellites. Moving into 7:30, you'll see things get a little bit more cloudy out over the water, and then as we get later into the morning here, looking at 11:30, we see those high clouds moving on in. And that sticks around for the whole day, so we see mostly those high clouds over our area. It's looking kind of overcast until tonight when we have more high pressure move in, and that's sticking around. It's going to be pretty cold for the next few days here as we see all of our radiation move up into the sky and make things a lot colder. And that's bringing us a frost advisory actually over the next couple days. This one is just in place through tonight into tomorrow morning, but expect to see frost nearly every day for the next 4 mornings. On the coast, it's looking like 57 for today, 57 again tomorrow. Then as we get into late weekend into early next week, it starts to go back into those high 50s and low 60s. That's the case everywhere. Mid 50s up till about Sunday, and then we recover. Same thing goes for the Cascades, but it's a little colder, seeing those 30s into the 50s. And of course, for the Willamette Valley, it looks like the same situation. Got 4 days in a row of frost here with some sunshine after that. But now it's time to wake up